Today I'm going to be talking to you about mindfulness, what it is, what its benefits are, and then at the end of this video, I'll be taking you through a guided, basic mindfulness meditation. So mindfulness is a basic human quality that we all possess, and it's our ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, instead of being overly reactive and overwhelmed by the things going on around us. A lot of the time in our daily lives, we tend to forget about the present moment. We veer from the matters that we have in our hands and start to obsessively think about things that happened in the past or worry about things that are going to happen in the future. This is really bad for us because it creates a lot of stress and anxiety in our lives. Instead of doing that, it's important for us to recognize what we're doing and feeling moment to moment, day by day. Everyone has the quality of mindfulness. People just need to learn how to access it better when in need. And this can be done by practicing mindfulness exercises. These exercises involve shifting your thoughts from your usual preoccupations toward an appreciation of the moment and a larger perspective of life. Your goal is to achieve a state of alert, focused relaxation by deliberately paying attention to current thoughts and sensations without any judgment. There's a ton of benefits to exercising mindfulness. It brings about improvements and positive changes in psychological and physical symptoms, and in your health, attitudes, and behaviors. First of all, it helps to improve your well-being because it supports attitudes that contribute to a satisfied life. It helps you appreciate the pleasures in life as they occur, and it helps you become fully engaged in activities that you do. The way it does this is because it'll teach you how to become less likely to get caught up in the worries of the future and the regrets from the past. Overall, this is going to help you treat yourself with more kindness, acceptance, and compassion. Second, it helps to improve your physical health. This is because it helps to relieve stress. Therefore, it'll lower your blood pressure and help treat heart disease. It can also help reduce chronic pain, improve sleep, and alleviate gastrointestinal difficulties. There's also a lot of evidence that it helps to improve your mental health. It actually helps to treat depression, substance abuse, eating disorders, couples conflicts, anxiety disorders, and OCD. So how can mindfulness do all this? It helps people accept their experiences, including painful emotions that we've been through, rather than to react with them with aversion and avoidance. It helps people gain perspective on irrational, maladaptive, and self-defeating thoughts. With this, you can figure out how to better help yourself and how to better deal with situations in a way that won't hurt you. There's a lot of techniques that you can use to get good at mindfulness meditation. The main thing is that it involves concentration. So usually it involves repeating a phrase or focusing on the sensation of breathing and allowing the thoughts that inevitably arise come and go. This is going to help you induce your relaxation response. So the first tip is to just go with the flow. Just observe the flow of your inner thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without any judgment that it's good or bad. The second is to pay attention. You're going to start to notice external sensations such as sounds, sights, touch, smells that contribute to that moment's experience. You're not supposed to latch onto a particular idea, emotion, or sensation. Don't get caught up in thinking about the past and the future. Watch what comes and goes in your mind, and discover which habits produce feelings that feel good and which habits produce feelings that feel bad. And third, just stick with it. At first, it's not going to feel relaxing. Over time, you're going to get better at this, and then it's going to help improve your lifestyle a lot. The second thing is to practice acceptance. Accept whatever's going to come up in your head, because a lot of things are going to come up in your head. You have to be kind and forgiving towards yourself. When these things happen, if your mind wanders into daydreaming, criticizing yourself, planning things out, you just have to notice that and gently redirect it back to your present sensations. Use your breath as your anchor. Also, try again, because it's hard to put this into your daily routine. So if you miss it, it's okay. Just try again and try your best to do it as often as you can. Because overall, it's going to make it easier to accept whatever comes your way during the rest of the day so that you don't overreact and let it affect your mood so much. In my opinion, the two best ways to practice mindfulness are informally and formally. Informally, you could take your day-to-day tasks and then focus the attention on the moment-to-moment sensations you feel while doing those tasks. It could be anything, such as cooking a meal, flossing, talking to your parents, and watching TV. This can be done by single tasking. You do that one thing at a single time and give it your full attention. You slow down the process and be fully present as it unfolds and involves all your senses. The second one is formally, and all of these techniques involve meditation. So basic mindfulness meditation, we're basically just going to sit back on a chair or sit cross-legged on the floor in a really comfortable position, and then you're going to focus on an aspect of your breathing, such as the sensations of your air flowing into the lungs, or maybe how the air feels going into your nostrils and out of your mouth. Maybe you'll notice your belly rising when you breathe in and decreasing when you breathe out. And then once you've narrowed your concentration on that thing, you can begin to widen your focus and become aware of external things such as sounds, sensations, ideas, smells, sights, everything. You're going to embrace these things and consider every single thought and sensation that comes into your mind without judging them as good and bad. If your mind starts to race, which it probably will, just return your focus to your breathing and then try expanding your awareness once again. So we're going to try this out together. Now I'm going to be taking you guys through a 5-minute basic mindfulness meditation. And here's your code word. I'm going to play some music and then we can get started. Hey there, and thanks for gifting yourself these next few minutes. It's important to remember that you are a priority, and allowing yourself just a few short minutes of intentional reflection can really have a positive impact on the rest of your day. So let's use these next few minutes to come back to center and set an intention for the rest of your day. Move into a comfortable position, whether you're seated at your desk at work or laying on the couch at home, and gently close your eyes and shift all of your attention onto your breathing, taking slower, deeper breaths than you've taken all day so far. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, slowly letting it out through your mouth. Continuing to breathe that way, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale and contract back in as you exhale. Tune into your body, noticing how it feels. Noticing if there's anything that it's trying to tell you. Noticing any place of tension and tightness in your body. Give those areas permission to relax. Send love into those areas. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. You may notice that your mind starts to wander off. That's okay. That's natural. Just notice it and bring your attention back to your body using your breath as your anchor. Try to picture one thing that's happened today that's made you smile, or made you thankful, or appreciative, and just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Allow yourself to smile if that feels natural. Now focus on something that you can do today, whether it's for yourself or someone else, that will allow you to continue feeling this way. It could be something as small as deciding to go to bed early tonight, so that you have time to finally read that book that's been on your bedside table. Or maybe it's the joy of getting dinner with a close friend. What's one little thing that you can plan for your day to bring that intentional joy to it? Now just focus on that for a few minutes. Sit in that feeling of joy and peace. Now, let's take a few more deep breaths together. A deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and everything contract back in as you exhale. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before it, holding that breath for a beat and exhaling everything out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that breath through your entire body and exhaling it out. And in your own time, slowly bring your awareness back to where you are and thank yourself for taking these few minutes to just be intentional and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. I really hope you learned something about mindfulness because it's something so important that could really benefit your lifestyle and the way you live. I hope you try this. I hope you implement it into your life, and I hope you see the benefits of it come out.